It's a Manchu. Welcome to Minecraft Bedrock versus Java, where I play through both versions of the game and compare them. I am in my Java Edition world now, and you can see I've made some progress. I have full diamond gear. It's all enchanted, except for the helmet. And where I'm going, I'm not going to need it, because the next place I'm going is to the Nether. I'm pretty happy with this trade hall I've set up. Got lots of different villagers with a bunch of different trades. I'm pretty well set up, but really to go to the Nether, what I absolutely wanted to have was a pick with Silk Touch, that was essential, and a bow with Infinity. And there's one other thing that I really need to have with me when I go to the Nether, and that's a golden helmet. Which is why I don't care that I haven't enchanted the helmet yet, the diamond helmet. Not really going to need it. Although there really isn't a difference between Java and Bedrock as far as how to make another portal, I'd like to cover a little bit of the basics about how you make another portal. So, this is the most basic version of Nether portal. I have glass blocks here showing where the actual portal would be. The minimum size for it is 2 blocks wide and 3 blocks high. And a portal has to be surrounded by blocks of obsidian. So this 10 blocks of obsidian is enough for the minimum size you would need for another portal. Now, if I break these glass blocks out, I could light it up. And there's the most basic version of Nether portal. But what I really want is something that looks a little nicer than this. This is not only very plain, but leaving the corners out it's bothersome. I don't like it. Most people don't like it. It's aesthetically ugly. Although this is the minimum size for a portal, it always has to be rectangular in shape. So I can't make it circular shaped. It always has to be vertical. You can't, make it along the floor and have a portal that you, jump into. That won't work. It's got to be vertical. And it's got to be a rectangle. It can't be a circle. It can be as big as 21 blocks wide and 21 blocks high. And of course the obsidian surrounding it would be 23 blocks by 23 blocks. That's the biggest it can be. I'm going to make something a little in between that. Let me break this stuff because I don't really want to use this as my portal. I'll go show you what I actually built for a portal. And over here is where I actually made my portal. It's this big opening here. You can see inside here I have the obsidian that's going to make the frame for the portal. And no, I haven't filled in the corners, but you can't tell, can you? So now if I light this up, it looks a little bit nicer, I think. I'm going to need to bring this helmet with me. And unfortunately, I can't just put it on because I'm already wearing a helmet. In Bedrock Edition, I could. The helmet has Curse of Vanishing. All that means is if I die, it's just going to disappear. It's not going to drop anywhere. It's just going to disappear. That's okay. I'm not too worried about dying at this point. I hope. Alright, before I go through the portal, let me collect a few things to take with me. I need everything in this chest, but I can't take it all at once. Let's see. Alright, that'll do. I'll bring the rest later. And make sure that I'm bringing a flint and steel with me, yes. Got some extra obsidian, because I don't want to use an ordinary conventional portal for the Nether either. Let's just go in there. Off to the Nether. Now, I want to crouch before moving out from the portal. I have spawned in a Soul Sand Valley, it looks like. This is not ideal, but it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. And you can see why it was a good idea to crouch when I left the portal, because, yeah, that's quite a fall right there. I would not want to fall all the way down there. Let me put a few torches out here just so I make sure nothing spawns around the immediate area. Oh, there's a ghast. There's a ghast. I gotta get it. I got it. Okay. One difference between Bedrock and Java when it comes to gas is the range at which they will notice you and start shooting at you. In Bedrock Edition, they'll notice you within 28 blocks in any direction. That's not great. At least at that distance, I can shoot them with a bow fairly easily. In Java Edition, gas will notice you from up to 64 blocks away and start shooting at you, as long as they're within 4 blocks vertically. So 64 blocks horizontally in any of these cardinal directions, and 4 blocks up or down. So if they're on the same level as you within 64 blocks, that means that potentially a gas could start shooting at me from a very far distance. It would be tough for me to actually hit them with a bow from that range. I don't want to explore too far from this initial spawn point yet, but I do want to light up this area around here so I don't have skeletons harassing me while I do the next thing I want to do, which is actually build a shelter around this portal and maybe make a nicer looking portal while I'm at it. Well, I guess I best get to work making a shelter. Alright, I think I've built a shelter that I'm satisfied with. This will keep me safe when I come through the portal. And I have windows in here which are not blast resistant against the gas, but I can see out, and enemies can't detect me through the glass, so it'll give me a chance to see what's out there before I go through the doors. There's a couple of things I want to pick up back in the overworld, and then I'll start exploring this area, see what I can find. Alright, I went back and I picked up buckets and some gold, because I've seen a lot of piglins out here. My gold helmet keeps me safe from them, so they won't attack me as long as I'm wearing some gold armor. Oh wow, okay, okay, gas, where are they? Over there. And just like that, they went away. Alright, whatever. I'll explore around here a little bit and see what I can find. I'm looking primarily for maybe some piglins to barter with, and as much of this nether quartz as I can get my hands on, and any of that netherite gold ore as well. One of the reasons I brought a pick with Silk Touch, I really wanted to bring Silk Touch with me, is yes, it's good to use Fortune on this nether quartz ore, and you can get a lot of quartz from it. The problem is you get too much, and if I use a Fortune pick on that stuff right now, I would fill up my inventory way too quickly, and I'd have to go back because I just wouldn't have room for it. It's better to save it and use Fortune on it later, after I get back to my base and I have plenty of room to store stuff. And this gold, if I break this, it'll upset any piglins around, but I only see that little junior piglin who's not going to get angry at me, I think. And again, I could Fortune this nether gold ore. If you use a Fortune 3 pick on nether gold ore, you will get potentially a lot of gold nuggets, but it'll average out to about 8.5 gold nuggets. Whereas if I just use Silk Touch on it and then smelt this in a furnace, I will get a full gold ingot, which is worth 9 gold nuggets. So you get more gold out of it that way. I see a crimson forest over here. That's kind of cool. Now, another thing about Silk Touch, this Nylium is the only thing that you can grow the Crimson Fungi on. And to harvest this Nylium, save it, I need Silk Touch for that. Otherwise, if I broke it with a regular pick, I'd just get Netherrack. I don't really have any plans to make a farm for any kind of fungi, but just in general, it's a good idea to have Silk Touch for that as well. Yeah, in the overworld for collecting ores, Fortune is the best way to go, but in the Nether, Silk Touch is best. Wouldn't mind collecting a little bit of this stuff. There's a Piglin. Might as well do a little trading with this guy. Or bartering, as the term may be. What can you give me for that? Something good, I hope. Gravel. Ooh, spectral arrows. That's something that doesn't exist in Bedrock Edition, only in Java. Ender pearls. Thank you very much. If you could give me string as well, I'd be happy about that. Yeah, this stuff will be nice to have. And once again, Silk Touch comes in handy. Is that Piglin going to be close enough to hear me do this? Yep. Yep, he's pissed. Oh well, can't keep him happy all the time. Man, the terrain here is so unfriendly. Just a lot of islands suspended above a huge ocean of lava. I suppose I could try and tunnel. Well, as far as being dangerous, this isn't the worst spawn point, but man, I can't find a path forward. The terrain is really not hospitable. I guess I can try meandering across this Soul Sand Valley and see what I can find this direction. Whoa. Yeah, I'm about on level with this guy, so he's spotted me from quite a distance. Wow, what a shot that was. Whew. I didn't expect that to actually hit. Oh, this is inconvenient. Come on. Ah! Jerk. Yeah, word of advice, don't trust the gravel here. Some of this could be suspended in the air, and all it needs is a block update, and all of a sudden it just falls into the lava below. And you're in a world of hurt. So don't mess around with the gravel if you can avoid it. Ow. 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 I'm on fire. Let me hide for a minute. Until I'm hopefully not on fire anymore. Whew. Oh. Lucky for me, I got all this diamond armor with Prot 4 on it, and I survived to fall into the lava. But that, that gassed. There he is. Come on, hit him. Woo! Not only did I hit him, but I got the Return to Sender achievement for hitting him with his own fireball. Well, I'm in a bit of a difficult situation. I don't see an easy way to advance. Darn it! These gas are starting to give me trouble. And I'm not finding anything. It's hard to advance any further here. No way to put myself out when I'm on fire. Not in the Nether. Let me get out of here. Need to go back and reevaluate where I'm at. It's going to be tough for me to explore. I'm going to try and find an alternate method of exploring the Nether. Something that may allow me to travel further. To do that, I'm going to want to trade a little bit more with some piglins and hope I get the right stuff. me just throw all the gold at you. See what you can give me. Hey, string, thank you. Yeah, let's collect a little bit of this. Okay. Now let me get back. I think I have everything I need. Alright, after a bunch of bartering with the Piglin, I got some string, which is good. What I didn't get was any fire resistance potions. I'm going to have to live without, unfortunately. With the string, I will make a fishing rod. Combine that with the warp fungus I picked up. How do I combine it with the... There. And get warp fungus on a stick. Okay. Now, let's go see if I can recruit one of those striders. This should allow me to travel good distances. If I'm carrying warp fungus or warp fungus on a stick, it will attract these guys to me. Close enough to put a saddle on them. Oh, come back! Come back! Don't run away with my saddle! Crying out loud. And I hop on him. And we're off. As long as I have this warp fungus on a stick in my hand, he'll just go whichever direction I'm facing. And I can give him a big boost by feeding him some. There's a basalt delta. Not a fun place to visit. I'm hoping maybe I can find another fortress. Hopefully. Possibly. Nothing good over here. Well, that's not another fortress. It's a bastion. I could check that out, I suppose. And I'm gonna tie you there so you don't go anywhere. Not usually the way I like to approach a bastion from the bottom. A lot safer to approach from the top. Aha! Now I see where I'm at. There's a Piglin brute up there somewhere. I saw him briefly. Crap. Oh, that's scary. He is so close to me. But not quite close enough. Get some lava on the square. I took care of him. I was worried he'd swim through the lava to get to me, but he didn't. There's one over there. Rather not shoot it from here. I'll just upset all the piglins around. He sees me. Ow, I burned myself. Smooth. I got the Piglin brute, though. There's a chest over there. Probably worth checking it out. Okay. Well, look at that. Ancient debris. Nice. Wonder if I could hit that guy from here. Seems unlikely. Oh my god, I hit him. Ha ha! Nice. Well, maybe I should try to do that with that guy, too. There are a bunch of brutes around here. Oh, he sees me now. And he wandered into the lava. Haha, fool! I see you. You don't appear to see me yet. Oh, now he spotted me. Eat lava. Okay. I know I'm committing a crime against Minecraft. Please forgive me. I have to destroy that. Those magma cubes are just too much trouble. I'm sorry to have to destroy the magma cube spawner. I really am, but without any fire resistance potions, I'm kind of nervous about trying to get down there. Alright, I made it to the center. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm cut off. There's no way for anybody to get to me. That looks to be the case. Alright, this is going to upset a lot of piglins. If they're close enough to hear it. Maybe they're not. Guess I was out of earshot. Okay then. There, just taking extra precautions. This chest tends to have really good stuff in it. And it does. And it does. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I just gotta find my way back to where I was. Yeah. Aha! I found my way back. Where's the, Can I have you on a lead? The lead apparently is gone. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, it was cool to find a bastion, no doubt about it, and I am fully loaded with stuff. But I'm gonna keep exploring. I'm trying to find another fortress. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Wait a minute. This is a different bastion. This is a different bastion. This isn't the one I was in before. I can't believe it. I'll make a note of those coordinates, but I'm not going to explore that right now. I'm looking for a fortress, not a bastion. I ought to try for the achievement to find all the biomes. At this point, I don't know what one I haven't been to. Maybe Basalt Delta? I know I traveled near one, but I may not have gone into it. Yep, there it is. Been to every biome. And yet have not found another fortress yet. Wait, is that... Is it? It is another fortress. It's in a weird place. See if I can find a place to beach my strider and enter this place. What am I going to do with you, my friend? I don't want you wandering off. Okay. Try to remember where we parked. Okay. I'm in. I made it into the Nether Fortress. All right. Now, in case you don't know, the reason for putting these platforms up 2 blocks high, actually 3 blocks high, wither skeletons are slightly taller than 2 blocks, so they can't pass underneath here, even though I easily can. So that's a good little safety net for me. So mainly 2 things I want to find here. Blaze rods and nether wart. I hear some blazes. Oh, and there's some nether wart. Whoa. Doesn't do me a lot of good to shoot at these guys from here because I can't... Whoops! Even if they dropped blaze rods, I couldn't get them. Alright, I'm carrying too much loot. I can't carry anything more. So I'm not going to collect the nether wart just yet. Let me see if I can get my hands on some blaze powder first. Oh my god. I gotta make room. I found a blaze rod. Which way's back down? Now that I found this blaze rod, I can do something good with it right away. Just find a nice safe spot. Turn that into blaze powder. Combine the blaze powder with the ender pearls and make eyes of ender. And that's why I brought the extra ender pearls and obsidian. Because now I have ender chests. And I can store all my extra gear here. And again, the silk touch pick comes in handy. Because I can pick the ender chest up again with the silk touch. Without it, I wouldn't be able to. Alright. Let's collect some of that. That'll be nice. I have nether wart. I still need blaze rods because I actually don't have any now. I used the ones that I had. There's a blaze spawner. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm on fire some more. Ow, ow, ow. Quit it. Alright, that was painful, but I got a bunch of blaze rods. I think I'm going to call it now. Good enough. Just have to figure out how to get out of here. Ooh, I'm caught in a terrible crossfire. I almost ran off there. Whew. And I made it back safely to here. Good. So what did I get from this expedition? Well, I've done my best to organize it, but it's still messy because there's just so much stuff I've collected. The important stuff is, you know, I got some spare diamond armor. All this gold from that bastion I raided. And 14 blaze rods and 22 nether wart. That's going to be very useful for what I want to do next time. And some ancient debris. That's giving me a little head start in Java Edition. But now I think my first expedition to the Nether has been a great success. I want to go to Bedrock Edition and do the same thing. And now I'm back in the Bedrock Edition world. Remember in my last video when I was establishing the trading hall and I had 4 nitwits? There's a 10% chance of a baby villager growing up to become a nitwit. And I had 4 nitwits out of, I don't know, a dozen or so villagers. Well, I promised I'd find a way to dispose of them. And I did, but then I got 4 more nitwits for a total of 8 nitwits. 8! It's supposed to be 10%. And I have a couple of dozen villagers and I have 8 nitwits. But I did take care of them. And that's kind of the reason why my parrots are making those noises. Let me show you what I did to them. I have 8 villager zombies now. My intention here was, well, I'm going to create this, like, evil mad scientist laboratory, and I'm going to put the villagers in these test tanks so I could run experiments on them, and I thought that would look kind of cool, but I don't need 8 of them for that. I do have in mind something that I can do with these guys. I have an idea of what I can do with them. But before I do that, I'm going to have to go to the Nether. And I built another portal here. Let me grab this helmet. And I'm already wearing a helmet, but I can swap out between them. That's something I can't do in Java Edition. And let's take the flint and, if I can grab that, there we go. And light the sucker up. There. It looks pretty good. I think it'll look better once I have enough materials to finish building this room. Let me collect some essential resources and then head into the Nether. Alright, I think I have everything I need. Let's head in. Once again, I will crouch and make my way out. It's as I expected. Although the Caves and Cliffs Part 2 update changed the way world generation works so that it's pretty much the same in the overworld, in the Nether it's going to be totally different still. It looks like I've spawned inside a cave. You know, I should probably turn on coordinates for this. Well, I had some ideas for what I was going to build, but that was assuming that I wouldn't be inside a cave. I have to think about what to build now. I do want to still build a shelter around this portal and dress it up a little nicer. And then I'll start exploring. So let's get started with that.
One eternity later.
Okay, well, apparently I'm in a cave. I'm near the top of the Nether, because the Nether only goes up to Y 128, I want to say? 125? I can't remember. But anyway, I'm very near the bedrock ceiling. And so this is just a cave. So I just built this shelter. There's no point in putting windows here because there's nothing to see. But I had to dig down to get out into the regular Nether. I dug a little shaft down here. It took a little effort, but with the help of scaffolding, I was able to get down here. And I know there's lots of gas that like to spawn down here, but I think that should be good. Now I am free to explore around this area and see what I can see. There's a warp forest over there. Lots of nether waste around. And a ghast, who despawned, apparently. Alright, whatever. Alright, same deal as before in Java Edition. I want to collect a lot of nether quartz. I need a lot of it, especially since I'm going to be using smooth quartz to finish that construction project. And all of this gold ore that I can get my hands on. Oh, wait a second. What is that over there? Is that another fortress? Oh. Hang on a minute. I gotta go back to the overworld for a second. I don't have the benefit of Optifine that allows me to zoom in Bedrock Edition, but what I do have is lots of copper and amethyst shards, so I can make a spyglass. Yeah. Now let me take a look over here. It's still a little fuzzy. I hate being this close to the edge of a drop-off. Oh yeah, that is absolutely another fortress. Right over there. That is conveniently located, that's for darn sure. Just gonna have to find my way over there. Where'd you come from? You're pretty far outside the fortress, aren't you? Maybe not that far outside of it. I can collect some of this stuff while I'm at it, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna need a strider in order to find a another fortress, because there's one right over there. Hi! It seems like it took me a long time to find any wither skeletons in Java Edition. I'm seeing them now. He's not being kind enough to get in sight so I can shoot him. There we go. Is there a spawner over there? I don't see one. This seems like that's an ideal spot for a spawner to be. Make myself a little shelter here. Oh, he tagged me. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Maybe we'll use my sword that has looting on it. I already have 7 blaze rods. $14. I feel like I have enough blaze rods for now. Alright, well, I don't want to leave just yet, because I still want to get some nether wart. if nothing else. Actually, that reminds me. As long as I do have some blaze powder. Unfortunately, I only have one ender pearl, but one ender pearl is enough to make one eye of ender. I can't make an ender chest because I forgot to bring the obsidian with me. Duh. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to have to go back and get that stuff. Oh, there's another blaze spawner. Alright, gotta focus. I'm looking for nether wart. Well, I looked through that fortress and found a lot of bridge areas, but not any nether wart. That's a little bit of a problem. I may have to look for a different fortress to find that. Which kind of stinks. Okay, buddy. Make some headroom for myself. Saddle on you. Get on board. Okay. Now I'm moving. I don't know where I'm going. We want to find another nether fortress, though. Something where they might find nether wart. So I'll just look around and see what I can find. I feel like when I use this fungus on a stick, it just feels like the strider speeds up a lot more for me. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, wow, it's a bastion. Well, this is a bit of a predicament. I don't want to run across any brutes just yet. But boy, there are a lot of piglins in there. Oh, shoot, there's a hoglin, too. Get that in my hand. Okay. Now, how am I going to get you to stay put? Hey! Hey! I thought holding this warp fungus would keep it away. It does not appear to be the case. Because it still attacked me. Annoying. Alright. Stay put. Hey, potion of fire resistance. I appreciate that. Alright, thank you for the stuff. They gave me a couple potions of fire resistance, which is great. I couldn't manage to get potions of fire resistance partnering with the piglins in Java Edition. I really appreciate the 2 potions of fire resistance. That's really going to help me a lot. They also gave me arrows, and it's something that's different in the bartering tables. It may be the only difference now in the bartering tables between Java and Bedrock is in Java they give you spectral arrows when bartering. That's not a thing that exists in Bedrock Edition, so they just give you regular arrows. There are many piglins around here. I don't see any piglin brutes. I didn't mention it before, the issue with the piglin brutes. The problem is that piglins are not hostile to you as long as you're wearing golden armor, and as long as you don't break any gold blocks near them where they can hear it, or open or break any chests close enough for them to hear. As long as you don't do those things, as long as you're wearing golden armor of some kind, they won't attack you. But piglin brutes are always hostile, and they're the ones with the golden axes. They are always hostile to you, and they will attack you on sight. They pack a heck of a punch, too. And if you attack them back, that will aggro all the regular piglins, and you could get overwhelmed very quickly. Which is why I use the lava bucket trick to take them out. Yeah, there's one right there. There's a hoglin right there. I can also use boats to trap them, but I hear a hoglin. This could be a hoglin stables, and I'm hopeful that I might actually be able to find netherwort in here. Because I see soul sand over there, so that there might actually be netherwort in here. It's not guaranteed, but it's possible. Oh god. Shoot. Wasn't really how I wanted to do that, but I couldn't get at him from above. That was the problem. Well, here's a chest. Yeah, I'm seeing soul sand, but no netherwort necessarily. I think I closed myself off. That's nice. Diamond shovel. I could use a spare one of those. That guy was too tough to not be a brute. Oh, hi! I'm glad you showed up. Takes care of him. Okay. Not the most stupendous loot, but I'll take it. A golden apple isn't terrible. Some obsidian, that's cool. Well, I had this idea in my head that there would be possibly nether wart in there, but I didn't find any. Alright. That was fun while it lasted. Let us continue. Here's another fortress. Is it a different one from the one I was at? I think it is. I just gotta find my way up to it. Stay. Ooh, don't look at that guy. Whoa! Okay, I see how you are. This looks promising. Hey, nether wart. Uh-oh. I think I forgot to pick up my under chest. Oops! I forgot to pick up my under chest from where I was before. That's fine. I do have a spare I left back at my nether portal, so I should be okay. It's kind of dumb, though. Kind of dumb. Can't believe I did that. Oh, hi, Skelly. Ah, ambushed you. Aha! Now there's large amounts of nether wart. Alright, I think I've done enough here. I got the nether wart, that's what I was looking for. I think I can safely leave. See if I can figure out how to get back from here. Okay, I believe I've collected everything and organized it. Yeah, the ender chest is empty now. So this is what I managed to get that's really important to me. A lot of nether quartz, golden apple, a couple potions of fire resistance, and some blaze rods, and a little bit of nether wart. Don't have a lot of soul sand, but that'll be enough. I think that'll do. And I also found this cool spare diamond shovel. Where did I find all that stuff? Well, between the two nether fortresses and the one bastion remnant I found, that's where I got all that stuff. And then a bunch of other things which are not as useful, but stuff that I collected. But the main thing I was looking for, the main thing I wanted to get was nether wart, blaze rods, and nether quartz ore. And with that stuff, I'll be able to carry out my great plans for what to do next time. Oh, there is one other thing I found. All of this gold. That's from the nether gold ore that I collected and smelted it. And yeah, it's more than 2 stacks, and that's after doing a bunch of bartering with piglins. I think I'll do a little bit more bartering if I can find a piglin somewhere nearby and see what resources I can get from that, but I think that's good enough for now. If you made it this far in this video, you probably liked what you saw, so click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And next time I will be doing some cool stuff with all the things that I collected, and continue to find and point out differences between Bedrock and Java Edition. Next time on Amon Chooses Minecraft, Java versus Bedrock.